Hi, this is Luke from Fish 307. Today we're going to be talking about the different Hydro-Glo products that we offer both in our store and on our website. To start, we're going to talk about the Hydro-Glo 354, HG354. This is our most popular unit, very popular for us up here for ice fishing. The idea behind these guys is you put them down in the water, they emit a very strong green light. That's going to bring in your zooplankton, which in turn is going to bring in your bait fish, which in turn is going to bring in your predator fish. We found it to be really effective, especially when the fish are on the bite. You might have a couple around you, they're hitting real well, but you go through those fish real quick. If you have this guy in the water, again, brings in the small stuff, then brings in the bait fish, then the big guys come in, and if they're aggressive, it's gonna bring in just a whole ton of them. I've seen it myself several different times before when we've been fishing. It just really, it's like a light switch. It turns on a few fish to, several fish, several dozen fish. We really like it. It's real popular again for ice fishing up here. It also works well out of a boat for night fishing. Our rainbow trout crowd up here, there's a few lakes that have rainbows in them and they're notoriously hard to catch. You put one of these Hydro-Glos in the water, really increases your chances, brings those fish around, lets them know that you're in the area, makes it a lot easier for you to have success when you're out there at night. Next thing we have is the HG3108. This is basically just a bigger version of the 354. It's going to put out more light, going to bring stuff in from a farther distance, obviously, because you have more light. Well, with both of these guys, you can dip them, again, through the ice, down in a hole through the ice. You can put them off the side of your boat. You can put them off the side of a dock. Anywhere you want to bring in fish, you can use these guys. Next product we have is the Hydro-Glo SF100 dock light. This is a really cool unit. It actually floats up from the bottom. You do need to add your own weight, but you can throw it in there out near a dock, anywhere you want to fish. This will float up off the bottom and bring the fish in from all sorts of different areas. It's a very powerful light. A very cool thing if you have kids or anybody really that wants to catch fish at night from a stationary position. This is a little bit different as far as the other lights and its versatility. It's going to stay on the bottom. It's not something you're going to be moving around with too awful much, but you can use it, like I said, off the docks, any area you want to fish, and try to bring the fish in. very cool unit right here. The next items we have are the gigging lights. We have the fixed gigging light, the big 30 watt 12 volt DC submersible. These guys are great. They're going to mount them on the front of boats. You can use them either for flounder gigging, which unfortunately we don't do much of up here, or what we do use them for up here is bow fishing for carp. When you're out there at night, you want to shine a lot of light on the water so you can see where your quarry is. These guys allow you to do that. Very powerful light. You can see it's got the LEDs in there. It just puts out a ton of lumens for you. You're going to be able to spot that fish real easily with this fella right here. Next item we have is the Hydro-Glo work light. This is just a great little very portable unit. Comes in the carrying case. Very bright. You can use it pretty much for anything. You can use it when you're fishing. You can use it if you're working in the shop. You can use it in emergency situations. The light goes out, power's not going to be on for a while. This puppy can light up a whole room. So very cool unit, very versatile. And the last item that we're going to talk about today is the Wademaster Flounder Gigging Light. This guy is really cool. This allows you to not really need a boat to do your gigging. You can wait around in the shallows at night looking for those flounder, spotlighting them with this little guy. It's kind of hard to see here, but you got a nice little head on it on the end of a long stick, so you can shine your light around, get away from your body, so you're not stepping right on top of those fish, and spot those fish and gig them before they know you're there. Boating lights in general are very important, especially if you're taking your boat out at night, obviously. Not just the Hydro-Glos, but your bow and your stern lights, always very important. It's going to tell people which direction you're coming from. It's going to tell people how far away you are sometimes by the intensity of the light. It lets people know you're there, which is very important when you're out there at night. Safety is key. We offer a whole bunch of different lighting options for your boat. Your basic standard safety lights, the bow and the stern lights, obviously the Hydro-Glos, which allow you to do some fishing at night, spotlights, for checking out where you're going, whole bunch of different things. So they really maximize what you can do at night out on the water. Hydro-Glos, obviously, we kind of have an affinity for. as we are fishermen, we do like to get out there and take advantage of all hours of the day to make sure we can get out there and catch fish. And Hydro-Glo does a great job of maximizing our time out in the water, helping us catch more and more fish. All right, so this has been Luke at Fish 307, talking about the different lighting options we have available. Hope you had a good time, hope you learned something, and we'll be seeing you soon.